Hey there. Today is the 10th of November, which actually makes it post-op day 11, um, which is good. Things are going good. Things are progressing, I'm assuming, the way that they should. I don't feel like it's been too crazy. I haven't blogged since the 5th, so it's been about 5 days. I've been kind of busy doing little stuff here and there. That Thursday after I had blogged, I think I slept in. I may have even slept till noon or something ridiculous like that. But it felt great. I had gotten up, maybe that was Friday. Thursday or Friday, one of those days I slept until noon. And when I got up, Mom had French toast waiting for me, so that was pretty awesome. Throw my bananas and peanut butter on there, and that's like exactly what they want me to be eating, so makes everything the right thickness. So we went to Walmart on Thursday and grabbed all the necessities that we needed and kind of got the blander foods again that I can eat. We I think that was about all we did. We tried to rent a movie. Well, we actually did. We rented a Redbox movie, and it stopped playing like 20 minutes into the movie. And if anyone's seen it, it was Lone Survivor, which looks like it's going to be an awesome movie, but of course it was too scratched and I couldn't get it to play. So we're going to have to try and rent that one again. On Friday, didn't really have big plans, just kind of got up and decided to run over. Old Navy was having a good sale on like their outerwear. And I actually bought this shirt. It's a cute little pink and gray flannel. But a lot of their stuff was on sale, and hopefully when this is all said and done, I will get my butt into a gym. And so it's kind of more summery stuff, but their workout clothes were also like dirt cheap. I'm talking like $5 tank tops, $5 shorts. I got a pair of plain black capri pants for like $5. It was insane. So I should be good on workout clothes for a while. We also stopped by Kirkland's. They were having a huge sale already on their Christmas stuff. So I kind of stocked up on a few little decorations here and there. I don't have a lot. Most of my decorations are in storage back in Kansas, so one of these days I'll get them out here. So again, just kind of chilled that night. Tried to go re-rent Lone Survivor, but it was out at the Redbox that we stopped at. So Saturday was kind of a big day. But I did pretty good with it. Mom and I got up early, ended up going to Kohl's. They had a crock pot that I really wanted. The one that I have it's great for like traveling and making smaller stuff in it, but it's really hard to make like a good roast or bigger dishes in it because it was only a 4-ounce one. So I upgraded to a 6-ounce, and I had like a $10 off coupon if you spent 25 or something. So it ended up being dirt cheap. So I got a new crock pot. Can't wait to start cooking in it. Being all domestic. And stuff you make in a crock pot's usually pretty soft, so it's definitely something that I can be using now. So then Mom and I went and picked up some stuff, and we ended up grilling out. The big K-State game was on Saturday evening. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they got their butts kicked by TCU. Not a pretty game, but we had some really good food. We grilled hamburgers and did like the potato packets in the foil. And then, like, normally we put like onions and green beans or peppers or something in with those potatoes, but we just had to make them plain for me. And then we also did I was trying to think of like another vegetable that I could have, because my appetite is actually pretty good. I just can't eat a lot yet. I'm probably taking in about half of like normal servings at this point in time. Because I just still get full really easily. Now it's nothing like it was in the hospital when I could only eat a slice of bread. Now I can eat like the slice of bread and like half of my soup and maybe a few bites of something else. So it's getting there, slowly yet surely. But I love grilled squash, so Mom and I had picked up a zucchini and then a yellow squash at the store. And well, I won't be making that mistake again for a while because I've eaten a lot of potatoes since this has went down. I guess I haven't eaten any red meat with the hamburger, but I don't think that it would have been the cause of my troubles. Almost immediately, well, I guess I made it through the game feeling pretty good, but afterwards, oh my gosh, my stomach was so gassy, and all that gas that moved through just hurt really badly. It was almost like I could feel it moving through my system. So definitely won't be eating any squash or zucchini anytime soon. It was delicious, but it must just be harder to break down. And I mean, I guess maybe it is a more gassy causing vegetable. I don't know. It wasn't on any of those lists that say all the things I can and cannot eat. It wasn't on either one of those. So I'm going to put it in the cannot, at least for right now. I'll add that into my diet a couple months from now, and I'll probably be fine. If not, I'll just know not to eat those things anymore. So let's see. We grilled out, watched a game, was disappointed. Mom and I played some cards. She kicked my butt. Was not too happy about that. And then Sunday rolled around and felt pretty good on Sunday. I definitely had a short night on Saturday night, though. I was up to the bathroom a lot. I had texted my friends on... Did I text them on... like early on Saturday before all this happened with the crazy squash incident. But I had texted them about Friday night, which this is like a huge deal, and no one will understand this until they've been there, and until you have gut issues, you just won't get it. Because I told my mom about it, and I told my brother, and my brother was like, oh, congratulations. But it's weird to think that probably for the last 4 years, somewhere around there, I have not been able to pass gas, like, anywhere besides in the bathroom, because I never knew, is it just going to be gas? Is there going to be a little bit of stool with it? Is there going to be blood with it? Is it, like, going to embarrass the heck out of me? Am I going to, like, shake the walls? Or is it just going to be a little toot? You just never knew. So I was laying in bed the other night and I could tell, I was like, oh God, like, I kind of feel like I got a fart. And I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? And I was like, okay, like, this will be like the big test. Like, if this worked. And I passed gas in bed. Nothing crazy happened. The sheets didn't shake. Nothing. I was just like a normal person. And couldn't believe it. I was so excited that I could fart in bed. And it was fine. So, like I said, that's a huge deal. It's a huge deal to people that know what it's like not to be able to do that. That had been taken away from me for so long. And the other huge kicker, not only did I pass gas in bed and not have to get up and clean up a mess, but I also slept the entire night without getting up at all. I probably last went at like midnight and didn't get up until like 9 to use the bathroom. Again, that's unheard of. I was getting up probably an average of at least 3 times a night. Maybe not, like 2 to 3 times a night. I would have to wake up and go use the restroom, or wake up and go empty my bag, or whatever it may have been, or pass gas, but you just never knew what it was going to be, so you'd have to get up and get out of bed anyways. Yeah, so those were 2 monumental things. Now, I took it as a huge victory, like, yes, this is a win, like, this is what I want, this is, what it should be. I lost my picture there. So I'm super, super excited and super happy about it, but I also know that that's one night. The next night after I ate that squash and zucchini, I was probably up 3 times during the night. I'm gonna have that back and forth momentum right now. So, like, when I texted my friends, they were all super excited, like, wow, I can't believe you, like, how fast this is happening and you're doing so well. And I was like, I know. I was like, but you, like, tomorrow may be totally different. And it was. So I said, celebrate the small victories and then deal with the rest as it comes. Because I know I'm not going to sleep through the night every night. And I'm not going to not have problems when I'm trying to pass gas later on. Like, it's unrealistic for me to think that it's going to be perfect all the time. I don't think that. But if it's better 50% of the time, or it gets to that point 75-80% of the time, shoot, I'll take it. Anything's better than where I came from. Anything. So I do have to remind myself of that a lot, because right now the gas that's produced, it does hurt when it enters that pouch, and I can tell a difference. And it, honestly, the other day, Mom and I were talking, and I just like, I just bent over like that, and I was like, it feels like someone sucker punched me right in the uterus. And I say uterus because that's what's in front, but it's just that area down there. And I just like took about 3 deep breaths and it went away. So there's still those moments where it just doubles you over and it hurts really bad, and my butt still gets sore from time to time. I will say today and yesterday it's been a little bit better, but Friday, Saturday, oh my God, you would think that I was a baby and had diaper rash because my butt was on fire. So it's a learning curve. Constantly learning, like, what my body can handle food-wise. Today we were gone pretty much all day. And I felt pretty dang good most of the day. there are those moments though where I'm like, oh, we gotta find a bathroom. And then I would give it a minute, things would calm down. Like, okay, no, I'm okay. But as soon as we do find a bathroom, I'm probably gonna have to go. So yes, Sunday was a pretty big-ish day. Not really that big. Mom and I went to church. Because even after the rough night of getting up quite a few times and then finally getting that squash out of my system, then I was fine. So went to church and then went to Olive Garden afterwards and ate. I came home and slept for about 45 minutes or 30 minutes. It wasn't that long. And then the Broncos were supposed to play at 4, and for some reason CBS here did not play it. So that irritated the crap out of me. Later that evening, Mom went and kind of ran some errands that she wanted to go do, and I baked a little chicken. Since we had eaten at Olive Garden, I had all these leftover fettuccine noodles. So I breaded and baked some chicken. Haven't had a lot of meat in my diet lately. I need to do better about adding some meat in. So I figured that was a quick and easy way. Get some protein. So today, went and got my teeth cleaned. One of Drew's friends, he is a dentist downtown, and I had mentioned that I wanted to get in to see somebody. I needed teeth cleaning, and so he worked me in on this Monday, and so I hadn't been to the dentist in about 2 years, and I was really nervous because, well, all that prednisone sucks a lot of calcium out of your bones, and even just females in general, as we get older, the calcium gets pulled from our bones and our teeth. So I was a little nervous, so I was going to have a couple cavities. I've got some sensitivity on this lower left-hand side, so everything looked great. They gave me some paste to put on top of my teeth at night to help with the sensitivity issue, but didn't have a single cavity. They really weren't as crusty as I guess I thought they were going to be. They said that everything looked good, and I could come back in 6 months or let them know if the sensitivity issue didn't really fix itself or with the paste. So that was good. I was kind of impressed because honestly, like, my teeth have taken a back burner to everything else that's been going on in my life. With all these surgeries and stuff, I was like, the last thing I wanted to do is go to the dentist. Last thing. I think I can only focus on one body part at a time. So did that. Then Mom and I went and ate at the Old Mill. It's the Pottery Barn there, and it's one of my favorite restaurants in Pigeon Forge. I love it. And so we ate there, and then we drove it's the motor trail right outside of Gatlinburg, Grotto Falls. There's a couple of really awesome hikes that I like out there. But we just decided to drive it today. It was beautiful, almost 70 degrees. So we got done with that around 3, and we were kind of debating on what else we wanted to do, and right in front of me was this gondola. And I was like, I want to go ride that. And she's like, really? And I said, yeah. So there we go. We parked the car, and it was like $15 a person, and we rode. It's almost like a ski lift. It's probably not a gondola. I don't know. It's called Sky Ride, but you ride it up to the top of the mountain, and there's like a little gift shop up there, and you could have bought your picture and did all this silly stuff, but we just sat there and soaked in the view, took a few pictures, and wrote it back down. But it's beautiful this time of year. It really is. I'll post a couple pictures, but it was awesome. And believe it or not, I still had a little bit of energy after that. I needed to hit up a couple of the stores in the outlet mall. So I needed some new soap and lotion from Bath and Body. And then I get a lot of my makeup at the outlet store, the Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials outlet store. So we stopped in there. We hit up the Michael Kors store as well, and I almost came home with a new purse, but I remembered Christmas is coming. So hopefully anyone wants to get me a Christmas present, Michael Kors always works. So we did that, did a little shopping, and then we kind of looked at each other and we're like, it is time to go home. So I felt pretty good most all of the day. Like I said, the only other thing I can think of that's really been bugging me is my back's been hurting at night again. And I don't know why that is. So I'm hoping today, since I was a little more active today and got out of the house and did some stuff, that it won't be as bad. If it does continue to bug me, though, I will have to call Dr. Gorgon and see if he can do something. I do have an appointment. I scheduled a chiropractor appointment for this Friday, so hopefully that will go well. I can tell something was out, like in my upper back, but I also knew, like, chiropractors are usually pretty good. They can get you in within a day or two, but I didn't want to do that considering, like, you have to be careful. You can't wrench on my stomach just yet. So I was like, well, if I push it towards the end of the week, maybe I'll be feeling a little bit better by then. So, other than that, I can't complain about much. I appreciate everyone's love, thoughts, concerns, prayers. It really does help, and it means so much to me because this isn't easy. This one should have been easy, and it kind of knocked me down, and it's hard because everyone thinks that I look really good right now, and I do, and I feel good, but I can also tell that gotta take it easy, and there's still a lot that I have to figure out, but I mean, now that I feel good, I have all the time in the world. And like I said, I find out something bugs me, that something, doesn't sit right, I won't eat it. So hopefully there aren't very many things like that get me, but you just never know. So, all right. Wow. I have talked for 23 and a half minutes. So I'm going to let y'all go. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you later.